Hey, I got a question on YouTube from one of the listeners, which sounds like, where do you find inspiration for coding after so many years? So the question is probably from someone who is quite tired of writing code after years of writing code, and they don't understand how can I, after I'm writing code for probably more than writing code probably for 35 years or something, maybe 33, and professionally writing code for money maybe 27 or something. So it's a long period of time, and I do write code every day right now. You can go to GitHub and find my account. You will see what I write every day, and I do write code. I spend time probably maybe 4 hours every day on coding. And I code in different languages, not only the main language, which is Java for me, but I also write in Ruby, I write scripts, I write some maybe Docker files or JavaScript files, something like that, documentation sometimes, papers. So I write code, I code. It looks like fun to me. So the question is, where do I find inspiration for having fun? It is a contradictory question to me, because the coding by itself is something which I consider fun. So if you would ask me what I would do if, for example, I don't need to do anything for money, then the first option would be for me coding, because I enjoy it. And of course, your next question would be, how do you make it enjoyable? How do you find that activity enjoyable? Even though we all know that coding is quite stressful activity, it's quite annoying. It could be. And it requires a lot of patience, and you need to be well prepared for problems, for debugging hell, and for many things which are difficult to solve or unsolvable. What is also a source of stress in coding, I think, is the low quality code which is written by other people or by us, but some time ago. This is what I think is why most of us, including myself, find coding not enjoyable activity very often. And me as well. I didn't like coding maybe 15 years ago. I didn't like it at all. I found it fun only in the beginning. So when I was starting to write some piece of code, some new program, then it was fun. Then it was interesting to do, because it was a complete clear place with no code written before, and you just jump in, you create some files, you put some dependencies, you put some connections between classes, and so on and so forth, and then you make something, you build something. This is the process, the creativity, the process of creation, something which by definition I believe is what people get the most fun from. For us thinking creatures, building something which requires thinking of how to do it when we don't know how to do it, when we're not repeating something which was built before, but we started from scratch, when we need to think about the design, this is where we have the most fun. The fun disappears when you have to redesign. So design is fun, redesign is not fun, because you have to face the reality created by other people or yourself when you build it, I don't know, a year ago. Then you open it up, you see all the design errors, design problems, design inconsistencies, and then you don't like to fix it because it's hard, it's stressful when you have to redesign. And most of us actually do redesign. We don't design, we redesign in most cases. We rarely start from scratch. Usually we contribute to something, to some code base which has already been created by somebody a long time ago. And that's what not fun. How do I make fun in this situation? This is my recipe. I'm always trying to find, when I open the new code base, which is legacy code base or old, and I need to improve it or make some next step, I'm always trying to take a piece out of it which could be created a new one, which I could start from scratch. And I started from scratch. So that's probably why I have so many repositories on GitHub. I have probably up to 200 repositories, which are not just repositories with something, but they are products. They are small packages, libraries, frameworks, something small which is easy to start from scratch, make it nice, and then use it in the legacy code base. So my recipe for not losing the fun in coding is to try to stay away from large code bases and try to stay away from fixing bugs there, instead of taking something out and starting from scratch. I can give you many other recipes which I probably can, which would sound like learn how to code right, learn about clean code, make your code more maintainable, make the good design decisions. All of this is true, but it's very subjective, and no matter what, you go to the office tomorrow morning and you still work with the same code base. So try to take some part of it, move it out, and call it a zero start, and then make a library, a sub-product, and then integrate this sub-product into the main product. That's how you keep the fun in coding. I think that's my recipe. Think about it. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.